Bang baby, what up YouTube? It's your boy, the Black Auditor, and we're back at it with another video. And today it's a totally different video, and I thought of giving a word of advice to the future and the current matriculants. And yeah, I hope you find this information worthwhile. And if you didn't know or if you knew, please share it around. And just do the most and like, share, subscribe, and even comment down below. So yeah, I hope you stay tuned to the video and find it interesting for you. So yeah, to the very first point of the day is when I'm more apply varsity, just know where your strengths really lie and be honest with yourself more apply, because most of the time people are not honest with themselves and they're just applying for courses that they hate, that the courses seem cool or something else. But I see Koloko, that will really help you when you're applying to university. So yeah, as I said, be honest with yourself. What do I mean by being honest with yourself? Look at your marks, you know your marks, and you know where your APS lies and which courses you might qualify for, and just stick to those and apply. Because one thing that they won't tell you at university is, oh, not a university as such, anyone or most people won't tell you this, but apply to a university and manage to get in, because that's the most important part, getting in. Once you're in there, you can change. But as for now, I'll go like a university, you're still outside. So apply to a course that you see what if you apply to this particular course, you will get in and have a spot or a chance to changing it. So this advice won't be in any order or what, but I'll be just rambling it as it comes to my mind. So yeah, okay, in terms of application, what you can do for yourself or to earn a spot, usually there are two choices, right? So for the first choice there, like let's say your APS is around 28, yeah, 28, 29. So meaning it's 28, 29 is usually the minimum APS required in most courses. So let's say for your case, when we're 28, right? So just look at the courses that are offered by the different universities and check which course you qualify for, right? If you find those courses that you qualify for with your current APS, which is like when you're applying, you usually use your grade 11 results, right? So using those results you obtained in grade 11 and just check which course you qualify for, as I said. So after you doing your research and after you piling up the courses that you've seen that you qualify for, right, then now select at least the top two for your liking that you qualify for, right? Because usually they say, yes, stick to your passion and stuff and you'll never work a day, but you can stick to your passion and never work a day and still suffer. But now you just have to work hard and see where it gets you. So as we were saying, with like after you choosing the courses that you qualify for, right, now select the top two that you would want to do or you think you're interested in doing those two, right? And then if the minimum APS required is 26, yeah, go for it, apply. Remember that you're not the only one who applied for that course. Remember that course. Don't only just think of your school or your district. Remember there are people from different provinces that applied for that same course you applied for. There are people like from other countries that also applied for that course. And another thing is, as I was saying, like the first choice, right, you apply for something that you qualify for, right? Because if you apply for something that you don't qualify for, you will get rejected. And if it happens that all institutions reject you, that means it's the end of the road for you, or now you have to go to college. And if you didn't plan for going to college, now it seems like you don't have a chance anymore. But this is something that no one will tell you. But apply for something that with your current APS you obtain maybe from your 4th term grade 11, because usually most universities need your 4th term grade 11 results for you to apply. Just make sure with like your marks are good enough for that particular course to say you have been provisionally selected. Because yeah, a provisional selection goes a long way, but it also tells you like, yeah, you now have a space. But it's not like when the final results come out you still have a space. No, it simply tells you like, it's simply like a placeholder, and a placeholder can be replaced anytime by the highest bidder. So as I was saying, with like them giving you a provisional selection doesn't mean you have entered a university. No, it just simply tells you like there's a placeholder and you might have a spot, so now you have to work hard for that particular spot for it to be yours. And yeah, even if you are rejected by a university, that's also not the end of the road. Yeah, it's not, because you can be rejected 1st term, 2nd term, 3rd term, 4th term. Obviously there will still be no change because they rejected you at that point. And then when your final results come out, you passed and you're now in. And someone who got the provisional selection is not in because they might have not worked for it enough. So just know, like when you're applying for a university, make sure like your first choice is something that you qualify for, and then your second choice, maybe you can make it what the course that you really wanted to do in university, and then there you might stand a chance. If you're lucky enough to get a 3rd choice, yeah, look for another course that would like definitely this course, even if your eyes are closed, yeah, you're in definitely. Just make sure that like there is a course that you applied for that even if your eyes are closed, you're in. And don't waste the opportunity. Like right now, obviously it's first time, some people are reluctant. They'll be like, nah, we'll work harder. No, work harder now, because the work will be piling up, and once the workload piles up, yeah, it will be stressful. And yeah, a word of advice maybe to the grade 10s and grade 11s, like choose your subjects wisely, like as in while there's still time, because you changing subjects as terms go, it's not helping you that much, because you find with some people now end up changing subjects in grade 12 and it kind of messes you up. So just make sure with like the subjects you've chosen like now are they are good choices for you, and they'll help you in the long run. And yeah, when it comes to maths, pure maths and maths lit, just know where your strengths really lie. Like if you're strong in pure maths, yeah, stick to it. If you see like pure maths is not for you, change while there's still time and do maths lit. And yeah, it's not said like maths not that bad actually. Just do your own research on which courses you can do, so that just know which courses you can still apply for when you've done maths lit. Because yeah, you can even still do major courses with maths lit, though their APS requirement is now higher than those who did pure maths. So yeah. Okay, what do I mean by these 2 points? Like being honest with yourself. When you're being honest with yourself, you yourself know your own results, and you are the only person who can tell yourself the honest truth. You can't lie to your own self. That's the honest truth. Or a word that I've also heard, that you can't lie to yourself, because At times you find people applying for courses that need a minimum APS of 33, yet the person has an APS of 23. And now you won't like a chance, but you just giving yourself room for rejection and just pay. This is where the would like, nah, bruh, you don't deserve that. So when you're being honest with yourself, like, you check the course, the courses there, right, that are being offered by these particular universities. Compare those courses and compare with your marks. Don't just apply to any university. When you're applying to a university, check out their prospectus. Like, check out every course that they are offering. So yeah, as I've been saying, right? Like, when it comes to your applications, university applications, download the prospectus of different universities. Check out the different courses that they offer, and be honest with yourself and start scratching out the courses that you know you won't qualify for, right? Yeah, just first do that. First scratch out the courses that you know you don't qualify for, right? And now focus on the courses that you qualify for. Yeah, so now you do more research, right? Like, you see, like, after, as in what I mean, like, do more research, right, is check out after I graduate, what do these courses have in store for me? Check out the different jobs that they offer after, what you could be. Are you interested in those jobs? Will you be interested in being part of that field? You understand? Because you can do a course and graduate, and you find what your degree is kind of useless in the now market, or in the current market. Like, you find what your degree is kind of like it's shaky. So be honest with yourself, do your research. Yeah, it's like, give it time. Like, you see, when it comes to university applications, you have to give it your time. You have to research the courses that are being offered by these different universities, and you have to see where you qualify for. Because let's say you have an APS of 18, it's highly unlikely for you to be accepted in a university, if I be honest with you. If you know, like, you're struggling, like you're really, really struggling, but if you be smart about it and just like see from your now, I don't know when you'll see this video, but just from now, how are you going to work towards what you want? Check out what they offer after you have obtained that qualification. Are those courses worth those 3 or 4 years? You have to be honest with yourself, because you can't do a qualification for 3 years, and then after the 3 years has been completed, you have nothing to show for it, or you have a qualification to show for it, but you can't get a job because of the qualification that you chose. So choose a qualification that you know that will really help you in the long run. Don't apply just because you think you can make it, because you'll find what you can't make it at times. It's the sad truth. We just have to face sometimes with, like, I won't qualify for that course, though I really, really wanted to go for that course, but I don't qualify. So now I have to change direction and look for a different course. And yeah, please do your research on these different courses offered by universities. Make sure that, like, when you apply for a course, you qualify for that course with the current results that you have. And after that, now you have to work harder. Like, you have to sacrifice a lot. Sacrifice your time And for the party goers, sacrifice the parties. And yeah, whatever you do, just sacrifice. Try to grind on your books, gents and ladies. Yeah, and give it your all.